What if the way to happiness is not holding on, but learning to release? A monk's journey to understanding detachment takes a surprising turn when the Buddha gives him a fragile glass bird, and in a single moment, everything became clear. Watch and reflect on this Zen teaching. For years, a devoted monk had trained under the Buddha, learning patience, wisdom, and discipline. He had mastered the art of stillness, perfected his understanding of the mind, and cultivated deep compassion. Yet, one lesson remained just out of reach: how to truly let go. "My lord," he asked one evening, "I have studied your teachings, yet I still struggle with letting go. My thoughts cling to the past, my heart refuses to release what is no longer mine. How do I truly detach?" The Buddha smiled gently and motioned for the monk to follow. They walked through the monastery gardens, past the lotus pond, and into a quiet meditation hall. There, on a wooden table, lay a delicate glass bird. It was small, perfectly sculpted, with fine details on its wings and a beak sharp enough to look real. "Take this," the Buddha said. The monk picked it up carefully, marveling at its craftsmanship. It was so light, yet it felt impossibly fragile. "Now hold it tightly," the Buddha instructed. The monk hesitated but obeyed, curling his fingers around the glass bird. "Now walk," the Buddha said. Cautiously, the monk took a step, then another. With each movement, he felt his grip tighten instinctively, as if his body feared losing the delicate object. The more he tried to protect it, the more strain he placed on it. His fingers pressed harder against the smooth surface, his palm dampened with sweat. "Hold tighter," the Buddha said. The monk hesitated but did as he was told. The moment he did, a sharp crack echoed through the silent hall. The glass bird shattered in his hand. He gasped, frozen in place, staring at the tiny shards now embedded in his palm. A few cuts stung, but the pain in his heart was sharper. "Blessed One, I was trying to keep it safe." The Buddha stepped forward, his expression calm, yet full of compassion. "And that, my dear, is why it broke." The monk looked up, confused. The Buddha gently took his hand and opened his fingers. Bits of glass fell to the floor. "Some things are too delicate to be held with force. The more you grasp, the more you destroy." He gestured toward the broken pieces. Detachment is not about refusing to care. It is about holding lightly without fear. Love, moments, even people. If you clutch them too tightly, you will only cause harm. The monk stared at his empty palm. For years, he had held on to love that had faded, regrets that weighed on him, expectations that suffocated him. He had thought holding on was strength. Now, he realized, true strength was in knowing when to let go. The wind outside rustled the bamboo trees, their leaves swaying freely. The monk took a deep breath, letting the lesson settle in his heart. For the first time, he understood. If this story resonated with you, remember, sometimes holding on too tightly is what breaks us. Let me know in the comments what letting go means to you. And if you enjoyed this, don't forget to like and subscribe for more Zen wisdom and stories.